Then you have folks like the Pony Express. I told you I'm a cowboy. I love cowboy history because that's where I am. I ride horses all the time. I ride in really rough areas, and maybe that's why I love these. Look at the poster for recruiting Pony Express. It says Pony Express, St. Joe, Missouri to California in 10 days or less. Now what that means is 1,800 miles. You see the route there, 1,800 miles in 10 days on horseback. That average is 180 miles a day. If I go 40 miles a day on my horse, I've worn it out and I've worn me out. We're both at it. 180 miles a day on this, and it's interesting. Look at the rest of the poster. St. Joe, Missouri to California, 10 days or less. Wanted, young, skinny, wiry fellows, not over 18. Must be expert riders, willing to risk death daily, orphans preferred.
The Pony Express is a little bit like Paul Revere's Ride. It's a little bit like Johnny Appleseed. It's a little bit like the Alamo and a little bit like Custer's Last Stand. It's one of those things that's rooted in fact and layered with 150 years of embellishment and fabrication and outright lies. And that doesn't make this story any less affectionate for me. I will just end, I'll take a couple quick questions, but I'll end by just saying this. The title of the book is Orphans Preferred, and there is not a gift shop in the American West along the 2,000-mile route of the Pony Express where you cannot buy an authentic Pony Express recruiting poster that always says, wanted, young, skinny, wiry men, boys, willing to risk death daily. And then it ends with, orphans preferred. People love that. I could never find that ad. I could never find it. I looked high and low. I went to the historical archives of 8 states, the Huntington Library, the Newberry in Chicago. It appears, and I end the book with this, to be made up by a guy named John Considine, who was a feature writer for Sunset Magazine in California, and he wrote a piece about the Pony Express, and they did in fact have ads in the paper looking for writers, but they didn't say orphans preferred. But they did in his story, and people loved that. You could make a good living selling orphans preferred posters.